What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. Today we're back at Insurance Auto Auctions here in Oklahoma City for another walk around. So let's jump into this video today and see what we find. Let's start out with the 2009 Toyota RAV4 from Pedal. Who's Pedal? Well, if you've been watching the videos for a while, you already know, but some of you may be new here, so I'm going to go ahead and explain it. Pedal is a company that buys cars. Basically, they could be junk cars, completely broken cars, they could be scrap cars, they could be cars that run and drive just fine, or could be vehicles that just need minor repairs. They buy just about anything, and their job is to kind of take the headache out of selling cars. So from a seller's perspective, you don't have to deal with the general public at all. You just you put your car information in, they submit an offer. If you agree, they come pick it up, they give you a check, and you're done. It's supposed to be really simple and streamlined. So you never know what you're going to get out here when you find a Pedal car. There's a lot of people on YouTube, other YouTubers, they come out and they talk trash about Pedal, and I'm here to tell you I've gotten some great deals from Pedal. I've also gotten some really bad ones from Pedal. It's a mixed bag. It's a gamble, which is really no different than any of these other cars that you see sitting out here today. They are all a gamble. You never really know exactly what you're getting until you get it, and by then it's too late. So if you can't afford to lose the money, don't spend the money. Treat it just like a casino. Only spend what you can afford to lose, but at least at the end of the day, there's light at the end of the tunnel, because even if you buy something and it turns out to be complete garbage, you still could at least get scrap value, guys. They still have catalytic converters and stuff. There's still value in these, even if you get burnt. As long as you're winning more than you're losing, you're doing it right. Now, why am I showing you a RAV4? Well, it's not really my cup of tea, and probably not a lot of yours either, but I saw a few comments on the channel, just a few, from people who said, hey, I wish you'd show a RAV4. Well, it just so happens I stumbled upon this, and I remembered that comment. You guys think I don't read the comment section? I do. I do read the comment section. I don't have time to respond to all of it, but I read a lot of the comments. And several of you seem to be interested in seeing RAV4s on the channel. So here's one for you. Looks like this one's got power. Should have 271,000 miles on the odometer. Oh. Like I said, some of them need work. Oh my goodness. Looks like it had an oil change, 12/28 of 23. So it just got its oil changed. We immediately are greeted with, well, TPMS, flashing check engine, and we have a traction control light. The brake light is probably on because the e-brake is on. If you turn that off, there you go. There's one problem down. There is a little noise in the engine, I think, guys. Maybe not. Maybe not. Hold on. Now I got to turn on the air conditioning because I just got to. I got to know if the AC works. That's a big deal because we're in spring, and obviously soon it's going to be hot, and air conditioning is very important when you're trying to sell cars. It actually seems like it cleared up. The check engine light's no longer flashing. There we go. It sounds fine. I don't hear any noise from the engine anymore. Really? All right. Let's find out if the air conditioning works. It feels like it's starting to get cold. What do you got in here? It looks like you got Sirius XM satellite radio, which is great. Stereo. Undalandio. Now, the volume control is a little messed up on this, but the radio works. Suffice it to say, the radio works. You got a glove box right here with some paperwork in it, and then it closes. You got another glove box here with more paperwork in it. Closes. A couple of cup holders, a mask. Boy, those were the days worthy. More paperwork. Power mirrors, auxiliary. That's going to be like I forgot what it was called. The aux input, where you plug it in, the headphone jack. I can't even remember what it's called anymore. Anyway, you got steering wheel controls, cruise control, intermittent wipers. Steering feels good. Brakes feel good. Let's go ahead and close this door. Let's put it in gear. It's running great now. What is that? Oh. What? We got a broken axle. We got a broken axle. It does not drive. This does not drive. Interesting, because it says it's a run and drive. It is not. Important windows all work. Less important windows also work. You got a sunroof up here. Let's see if that works. Whoa. Oh shoot, I just pushed the wrong button. Sunroof works. Vent also works. That's Toyota quality for you, man. And I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Toyotas are pretty epic, man. These things just run forever. So we've got a broken axle. This is going to be two-wheel drive. Where's the hood release? I can't find it. And I don't know. Let's turn the wheel all the way one direction. Make sure it's in park. E-brake is up. Why don't we take a look? 'Cause this is going to be a front-wheel drive vehicle here, guys. Somebody put new struts on it. You can clearly see new struts. And let's take a look down here at the axle. Now I can't see anything, so I'm going to rely on you guys to tell me if you see anything funky going on down there. All right. I can barely see the screen with you guys behind the tire, but from what I saw, I didn't see anything going on over there. Let's take a look over here on this side. One of these is going to be like the main drive wheel, you know what I mean? And that's going to be the one with the problem. Let's see if I can get you guys back there. That could be a big problem. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but from this teeny tiny screen, it did not appear that there was a broken axle. So this one's a little risky. It sounds like a broken axle to me, but it could also be something broken, like one of the output shafts, one of the splines, not splines, one of the shafts of the transmission could be completely gone on this. She's been parked, it looks like, for a while. Look at all that dead vegetation. Interesting, because it shows that it just got the oil changed. Very strange. It's also listed as a run and drive. Again, that's kind of strange considering what we got going on. Check the trans fluid, it's dark. That's really dark. And it's aerated, there's bubbles in. Whoa, Jesus. That's a great place for the positive terminal, is it not? Good God almighty. Easy does it. There we go. Oh, wow. Dust. Thank you. Yummy. I don't know. It sure is a risk, isn't it? It could be as simple as replacing an axle shaft and being down the road. Air conditioning is ice cold. Now you can hear it just grinding. Grinding away. I swear that's an axle shaft. Let's turn it all the way the other direction, see if it does anything different. Nah. See, my thing is if I'm turning the wheel and it catches, then you know it's just a shaft. But it ain't catching, guys. Put it back in neutral. You never want to throw it in park when it's doing that. You'll destroy something. All right, let me pull this one up real quick. And let's see if this is something I'm even interested in. Well, unfortunately, this is not even listed yet. It's not only not for sale, but it's not even in their system as being here at all. It's got a lot of miles. It's got a lot of pitting in the hood. There's a lot of clear coat peeling off. It could definitely stand a repaint, clean up the headlights. I mean, this thing could actually look pretty dang good, even for the mileage. Unfortunately, like I said, it's not for sale and it's not in the system, so there's absolutely nothing we can do with it right now. We must have fallen into the pedal cars, because here's another one. I think this is a 2005 Subaru Outback, and it's a pedal car, and it really doesn't look too bad. Looks like it's got pretty decent tires. The body looks pretty good. Oh, well, there goes that. Decent tires. Nope. You got a donut right there and the front tire's flat, so that's always good. It's an automatic, and it's got kind of a really metallic pearlescent white to it. Really nice. Really nice. I like this. Interior, I can see through the windows, is already, it's a little dirty. I don't see the original wheel, which sucks, because that means you're going to have to source one, or maybe source a set of them. I don't know. Oh, wow. Yeah, she's a little filthy. Good God. It's a lot filthy, actually. What's it smell like, though? Ugh. Oh, it smells stale. It smells like a car that's been parked for like 40 years. Ugh. Yeah, this does not smell good. This smells like something's really been sitting a long time, guys. Obviously, dead battery. And you can see, take a look with all the grime in the door here. This thing's been parked. It has been parked for a long, long time. Which means if we go over to the gas side, it's probably rotten. So it's most likely not going to run. Does this not open? Okay, there must be a button for that. Obviously, we're going to need power. So let's see what's going on under here. Rat's nest? Oh yeah. For sure, you can see where the little critters have been just eating away at the insulation. So before we put power to this, we ought to take a really close look at the wiring and just make sure that we don't see anything. Oh, the hood prop just came out of the fender. That's great. Yeah, so let's just take a quick look around and evaluate things. Again, dead vegetation everywhere. I don't see any mouse turds, so that's good. Looking around at the wiring, and just at first glance here, I don't see any wiring that looks like it's damaged to the point where this would be dangerous to try to start. Oil? Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. That sure don't look good. Oh boy, this is probably a no-go, guys, but I'm going to hook the jump pack up to it anyway and at least see what it does. Well, it's starting off good. It's making noise, which means, you know, the power is working. There's no smoke, so I don't think anything is burning up on us. 155,000 miles. Oh, that's no compression. That's a broken timing belt. Yep, broken timing belt. Absolutely a broken timing belt. So I guess it probably doesn't really matter what the gas tank smells like, does it? I'd still like to open it if I could figure it out, but I'm not seeing, well, again, does it really matter? No, it doesn't. I would just like to smell the gas for myself, because I guarantee you it ain't good. Yeah, broken timing belt. That's a shame. So I guess we're going to walk away from this one, guys. Let's continue on and see what else we can find. Now, I know you saw the thumbnail and you were like, hey, man, when are we ever going to get to that S550? Well, here it is. Boy, she's wrecked pretty good, man. She's trash, front and back. It used to be orange. Obviously, somebody wrapped it in this kind of a mint color. I don't even know what color this is. I like it, though. It kind of reminds me of mint. Very nice. Look at these wheels, man. Seriously stretched tires too. ESR wheels. I like it. You got the kind of ground effects kit running down the door sill there, the rocker panel. Instagram S550 GEE. Shout out to whoever that is. 2015. And man, just sad day for this car, man, because she just got crunched front and back. Question is, though, what's under the hood? 4-cylinder? Oh, can we not open it? Oh, they got it strapped down. Oh, man. Yeah, they got her strapped down, guys. You can't even see in there. Hold on. Let me... Nah, I can't get in there. I can't see anything. My guess is that it's the 4-banger with a big old Cal induction hood, too. Yeah, I could be wrong. I'm not entirely sure. Let's take a look at the interior. Look, let's try that. Oh, the fender's smashing into the door there. Let's take a look at the interior. She's automatic variety. Lots of carbon fiber everywhere, man. Wow. Carbon fiber and some Alcantara on that steering wheel. That's actually really sick. Take a look at that. I love this steering wheel. Man, I would actually, I bet my fiance would love this in hers. In fact, I know she would. I'm digging the carbon fiber interior. Tell me that does not look phenomenal, guys. I know some of you may not be down with that kind of mint green color, but whatever. I think my fiance would love this in her 23 GT. Airlift, so obviously this thing's got an air suspension on it. Makes me even more interested in it. Oh boy, we could have some fun, guys. Power? No, there's no power to this thing. And there's a picture. I'm not going to show it, but there's a picture. Oh, I hope whoever owned this car didn't forget it. I'll show the back of it. I ain't going to show the front of it, but yeah, there's a picture of a girl here. Maybe this was her car. I don't know. Well, I'm going to put it back. Hopefully it wasn't forgotten. Who knows? Maybe it's an X and they left it in here on purpose. All right, man, you guys know that this is not going to be my cup of tea. Nice car, though. I'd love to see in the trunk if the airlift suspension stuff is still back here. Compressor, yeah, we do have a compressor. The tank is still here too. No kidding. Yeah, a lot of times when a car is totaled, people come and they take all that stuff out, man, but it's all still here. So you still have the whole lift kit. This could be fixed. Without a doubt, this could be fixed. A lot of damage to the pan here, but it was more in the center, which in my opinion is good because this is all really light metal, really easy stuff to replace, pull out. I don't know if it's rippled. I don't see any ripples, so there may not be frame damage. Yeah, I don't see any ripples in the sides, but of course on this one you got to contend with the rear damage and the front damage. In the front, there may be some substantial damage up here, guys. Then again, it's so hard to tell if you can't open the hood and at least take a look at it. Who likes a little Volkswagen Rabbit? Man, I do. Here's a 2006 Rabbit. It's a charity car. You know, I love my charity cars because even if I get burned, even if I end up losing money, at least I lost it to a charity. And that doesn't bother me so much, you know what I mean? So 06 Volkswagen Rabbit, and this is through Car Donation Foundation. Just a cute little two-door car. It honestly doesn't look too bad. What is that? 2.5 liter. That's a pretty good size engine for such a small car. Nice tinted windows. Let's take a look in here. Automatic. I was hoping to see it be a manual transmission, but you know, beggars can't be choosy. Automatic transmission. She's going to have some miles on her. All the buttons are completely worn out. All the graphics are gone. It looks like it's been sitting a while, guys. As with many of these donations and pedal cars, they tend to be sitting for a bit of time. Obviously, again, lots of vegetation. Probably rodents have been in here. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. That is a pretty good size engine, though. I mean, look at this thing. That's a pretty good size battery, too, for such a small car. Why don't we throw a jump pack on this? I already know it's going to be dead. European cars, always dead, guys. Spider webs all over the back of the engine. This thing has not been on the road. This has not been on the road in a while. It's rather concerning. Probably, my guess, a bad transmission. It's got oil. It's a little low, but it's in the safe zone, so shouldn't be too much of a problem to try to start it. Let's see if we got a dipstick down here somewhere, because if we do, I'd sure like to check the trans fluid, and I can't find it. Let's just throw a jump on it. Let's see what it does. Well, it's got power, so I guess we'll have to find out if this thing's going to run. How's the tires look on this? It's got some horrible looking hubcaps. Tires don't look to be in very good shape. It says up on the sticker there, runs and drives. I don't know. We're about to find out, though. Maybe I need a little Volkswagen Rabbit in my life, guys. What do you think? Oh, good Lord. 183,000. I can't get my foot in. Here we go. 183,000 miles on the odometer. What do we got? We got a key fob and 2 keys, it looks like. Let's try this one. Hey, it runs. No joke, it runs. The steering wheel symbol is on, as if there's something wrong with the steering. Got a bulb light on for something wrong with a light bulb. And the hood open. I mean, that's not so bad. Air conditioning probably doesn't work, but why don't we give it a try? Let's see, this right here, what's going on? I don't know what's going on there. Somebody's been messing around in there, but as you can see, all of these buttons are kind of delaminating. The paint's come off of most of them. It's pretty rough. Important window? Nope. The button does nothing. Less important window? Nope. That button does nothing either. Let's give it a little rev. I mean, it sounds good. It sounds decent. Brakes feel good. Put it in reverse. Uh-oh. Well, that doesn't do anything. Drive? That doesn't do anything either. Nah. Air conditioning, by the way, works. It's very slow, but it's coming. It's getting colder. But yeah, no gears. Whoa, that didn't sound good. Okay. Let's try it again. Put it in drive. Speedometer's not moving. It says it's in third gear. The transmission is shifting gears, but the speedometer isn't moving. Interesting. We'll put it in neutral. Give it a second, then yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna walk away from this one. I'm gonna walk away from this one. Yeah, it says on the windshield there RD for runs and drives. Boy, there's no room to get in and out of this thing either. But well, you saw it here. It runs, and it runs decent, but it definitely doesn't drive. Now that grinding noise is a little concerning. It almost sounds like a CV axle or something that has come out or broken, but I didn't feel any vibration. Normally, like on that Toyota from earlier, the RAV4, you feel a nasty vibration of that axle spinning and being out of balance. You didn't feel that with this one, so I think this one's probably got some kind of internal transmission damage. Now, for the longest time, I've had several of you telling me I need to get an Acura TL. Why? I don't know, but apparently you guys seem to think that I really need one. So I found one, and it's through a remarketing service, and it looks like it's been sitting for a while, but I mean, overall it doesn't look that bad. The bumper's coming apart. You know, you might be able to salvage this. You may be able to push that bumper back in and it may be okay. Tires, well, she's sat for a while. You can clearly see from the water line on the tire. Yeah, and if that's not enough evidence for you, well, here you go. There's eaten nuts from animals, squirrels, lots of dead vegetation. There's a stick on top of the windshield wiper there. Yeah, 177,000 miles. Supposedly it's a run and drive. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not entirely sold, but I do kind of like the car. A little damage to the back bumper. That could be painted. A tail light. You know, the damage on this, assuming there's nothing crazy going on with the interior or the powertrain, this could be a decent little car, man. You know, a tail light, fix that bumper, probably put a set of tires on it, fix this bumper. You got yourself a decent car if you could get it for relatively cheap. I assume it's got that traditional like 3.5 liter Honda engine, probably the same transmission that's notorious for blowing up, grenading itself in these cars. How's the interior? Actually smells good. It's surprising. Somebody very big must have been riding in this back seat. Wow. All right. So far, I'm intrigued. I'm almost ready to say I'm interested in this car. And I'm not there yet, but we're getting close. The seats are in good condition. The seats and dashboard in these things are usually the first things to go, man. They just get destroyed by the sun and the elements over time. Now, the dashboard, unfortunately, that's just one of those things, man. With these Hondas and Acuras, it's just like, and the Lexus, don't forget the Lexus, it's just like the Dodge Rams, except these just crack like crazy, whereas the Dodges, they fall to pieces and there's no dashboard left anymore. No power? Wonder if we've got a date on this. Oh boy, 2021. 2021. Oh, wow. So she's been sitting a few years, huh? Where's the hood release? Is it missing? Am I... Uh-oh. Well, it's going to be hard to get the thing to run and drive. There it is right there. It's hidden. It's hidden back here. Looks like it may already be open. You've almost got me sold on this. I don't know why when I passed this, I remembered several of you have said, Randy, you got to get an Acura TL. And I just remember thinking, why? Why do I got to get an Acura TL? But I don't know. If it's what people want, then, you know, you should give the people what they want. Let's take a look. You got, wow. She's been sitting a long time. You see all them spider webs? This is, no, man. This is not good. This is not good. If it runs, it's got a trans problem for sure. It's full of oil. Oil looks good. These usually have transmission dipstick. At least they used to. Let me see if I can find it down here. I don't see it. If it's got, wait, there it is. I got to stick my hand down in all these spider webs to get to it. I mean, honestly, the fluid doesn't look too bad. Getting that thing back into that dipstick hole is going to be fun. Tiny, there it is. Got it. God, I'm talented like that. You know what I mean? All right. I'll play. All right. I'll play with you guys. Let's throw a jump on it. Let's see what it does. Well, good news, it's making noise. Oh, I like that instrument cluster too. Look at that blue. Oh, I like that. It runs. Steering feels good. Do we have any warning lights? No. Slow on fuel. Let's open the fuel door. Oh, I'm very interested to see what the fuel smells like. Please check your disc. Well, let's not worry about the disc. Is there an OK button or no? Seems like these buttons don't yeah, I've got nothing, so I can't see anything. There we go. We'll just let that do its thing for a minute. Oh, because all of it's up here. AC on, low, blah, blah, blah. There we go. Dual zone climate control, very nice. The radio, I have no idea, man. It just says, check your disc. I'm assuming this is for like navigation. And you got an anti-theft light flashing. I mean, the steering feels fine. Let's check some of these other things first. Important window. It works. Less important window works. That window works. And so does that one, really. No joke. What about the sunroof? It opens. The vent? No joke. Okay, gears. Brakes feel great. Reverse. Drive. Yeah, forward. Backwards. Heated seats. Air conditioning is cold. Hey, man. Uh-oh. There we go. Let's leave that window down because this car is trying to lock us out. See if we can get into the trunk. Give it a little rev. I don't want this car, but now I kind of do. Premium unleaded fuel only. Let's see what this smells like. It smells like a mix. It definitely doesn't smell good. It doesn't smell completely rotten either. If it had been sitting since 2021, I mean, that's 3 years, guys. That's not good. As far as the trunk goes, I don't see any way of getting into it from here. And the button doesn't work. So, yeah, that's a shame. Try it again, because I'd really like to get into the trunk. Let's try the key fob. Hell, I don't know which one is what. No? Oh, the key fob doesn't work. Great, so nothing works. So we're not getting into the trunk, is what I'm trying to tell you. Main. I don't know what that means. Let's flip the switch again. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I mean, the air conditioning works. It does run. Seems like it might drive. You guys tell me, what do you think? There we go. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. So it comes with Rhino ramps, oil drain pan of some sort. I'm wondering if it's ever, I don't think it's ever been used. It's got wheel chocks. These look new too. And a bag with shoes or something. I can't tell what those are. Probably like snow boots, ski boots, or something like that. I'm telling you, I got a feeling about this one. I think the trans is gone in it. That's what I think. Obviously, it's been sitting with flat tires, so the tires are going to be completely shot on this. I mean, it does run well. I'll give it that. It runs well with the cold air conditioning. You put the body pieces back where they belong, it wouldn't look too shabby, man. We have pressure on the cooling system. Yeah, we do, and it's warming up nicely. Alternators charging. You guys tell me, what do you think? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this up on the website real quick. And I don't know, maybe we'll throw a bid on it. So there it is, 05 Acura TL. There are no bids on it at all. It says clear title, run and drive, 177,000 miles, blah, blah, blah. 3.2 liter V6, 270 horsepower. Yeah, I gotta... The interesting thing about this is the bumper wasn't hanging off in these pictures. I know it's hard to see, but the bumper was actually attached. Now that light was broken, but the front bumper was not hanging off. Yeah, what do you guys think, man? We could throw a bid on it. I mean, for sure. It does run. It seems to run all right. What are you guys thinking? I'm thinking 500 is my max bid on this. I don't really need the car, but some of you wanted to see me get one. So there you go. We're winning it for $25. I think that's going to be it for the video, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button and let me know. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.